Hello, everyone. The Science-Based Targets Initiative has published a new financial institutions net zero standard consultation draft, which we call FINZ. The purpose of this video is to give a high-level introduction to the FINZ consultation draft. On July 24th, SBTi published the FINZ consultation draft as well as some supporting documents. This begins our consultation and pilot testing phase for this work. These publications represent the culmination of a couple of years of work that SBTi has been putting into Scope 3 target setting for financial institutions. These documents complement and are intended to update the financial institutions near-term framework that SBTi originally published in October of 2020 and updated earlier this year. One of the large innovative aspects of the FINZ consultation draft is the inclusion of portfolio alignment targets for the first time for SBTi. Historically, the Science-Based Targets Initiative has focused entirely on emission reduction targets. For financial institutions, we have considered that alignment of their investment and lending activities with climate solutions is an important aspect for supporting climate stabilization. Thus, you can see in the FINZ draft that we've included these new elements as well as a different timing framework where financial institutions are required to have immediate targets upon submission of their SBT to the initiative, which include new policies at the financial institution level, as well as medium-term and long-term targets, which align with the requirements of the standard. In order to provide more detail around the FINZ standard, I'm now going to pass it to the SBTi FINZ manager, Jana Mintenig, who will provide more information. Over to you, Jana.
Thanks, Nate. The FINZ standard draft builds on insights gained from our near-term financial institutions framework that was first launched in 2020. The new draft now emphasizes on the following: holistic coverage, increased market interoperability, an expanded range of climate alignment metrics, a better segmentation of financial flows to focus on most climate relevant activities first, and an updated structure to improve usability. This draft standard itself is built around 5 key outcomes. First, robust climate governance, driven by clear and comprehensive public-facing commitments and policies. Second, comprehensive assessment of climate impacts, driven by establishing portfolio emission inventories across relevant financial activities, with continuous improvement of scope and data quality over time. Third is alignment with global climate goals, driven by ambitious portfolio-wide targets. Fourth is prioritizing action on high-emitting sectors first, driven by high-impact sector-specific targets. Last but not least is transparency and reporting, driven by clear disclosure requirements. Nate, I'll pass it back to you on further information on how to engage.
Thank you, Jana. Our goal for this consultation period is to get feedback from all of you watching this video. In order to structure that feedback, we've set up 2 paths here. The first is for financial institutions that wish to try out the FINZ standard and supporting materials. We have a pilot test that we will be running starting next month. Applications for the pilot test are due by August 9th, and the application form can be accessed with the QR code on the left part of the screen here. All other stakeholders, including financial institution staff, are invited to complete our feedback survey, which is accessible via the QR code on the right. We expect both the pilot test and consultation survey to run through the end of September, as you can see here. In order to provide more information around the details of the FINZ standard, we will also be hosting a launch webinar on the 22nd of August. We would invite all of you to register for this launch webinar. The intention of the webinar is to go into greater detail around the FINZ standard and to answer some questions about the FINZ standard. All of the information that we've discussed here today is available on the Science-Based Targets Initiative website, which you can access with this QR code with your phone. Thank you for your time here, and we look forward to your feedback on this new work from the Science-Based Targets Initiative.